and gentlemen, it's the animal trader. Thank you. Please don't ask me how I got to that name, but I'm still looking for a name for myself. Anyways, let's go straight to the point. This week was us. We performed badly, and I know, we started good. We had 100% aura. Then from Wednesday we lost 50% aura. For Friday we lost almost all our aura. So damn, it's it hits me, but it's just aura. We can always regain our aura, of course. The purpose of this video is going to be what we have done and how we can actually perform better in the future. My mentors that I'm going to be following online, because it's good to actually have one mentor too that you are going to be learning everything from, so you can find someone to blame when things doesn't go right. But my mentors are going to be PB traders, because I'm just new to the futures space. I've been in forex. I made some bucks from it, but Rashi is a no-go area for me. Though my friend is actually thriving there. He's doing very well. So that's good for him. But I'm going to be locked in with futures. So let's get to the chart and I'll show you everything that you need to see now. So give me a sec. I'm just trying to set everything up. So let's remove everything from the chart. Give me a sec and click on show, delete, and everything. Firstly, I only trade New York AM session, so my trading period starts from 1:30 to 4. I start my analysis from going to wire time frame. Eventually highs and lows. I always want to mark out any PDR by default in the chart. My trading rates at time frame, I tend to like to look at daily fair value gaps, because you can see my price starts in daily fair value gaps. It always reacts on it and goes to the next, seek out external liquidity. So I was looking at daily time frame. Then from there, I go into 4-hour time frame to look at price action. Since I'm just trading for a few day trading, I don't want to really trade for too long. So we could see these 4-hour gaps here down here. I tend to always pay attention more to 4-hour averages and daily averages, because they're not common in the market. So I'm very bad in school, or candlestick is all I know. So they're not common in the market. So we go to 1-hour time frame trade. So I was looking for a liquidity sweep. So I saw this liquidity sweep here first. That's what made me interested in the trade. Before I tap into this one liquidity sweep, so I know that price action kindly going to come here, and of course price action was going to give me something, and that led to 1 minute movement. So I moved the 1 minute time to look for trade, and that led to me seeing the trade you saw me taking. I made my first bag from this one. Monday was actually good. Then when I get back to Tuesday, I didn't get any setup on Tuesday. This came out at 1:30, that is CPI news, and led to that spike that I saw there. So one thing I didn't actually know was something my mentors talked about, and I disregarded it. So hell for me for doing that. So it's called data low and data high. The first thing, 50 minutes down, that led to this spike was going to be marked as data low and data high. Based on the explanation, every 50-minute candle from CPI, PPI, always the data low and data high. And basically, what they told me was that price action tends to seek out the high or low of these zones and trade to the next high. So this side we record, let's call it data high. So yeah, this was data high and everything there. So me at that current situation, I was waiting for the liquidity sweep here to for this place. But data low and data high can also be informed as like a liquidity sweep for the high side, side trade. The liquidity sweep happens here to also make that bigger liquidity sweep. So 5,000 that have gone down 1 minute for IF. The first dive video will be our entry model. And as you can see, we saw 5 times and that led to 5 times tanking after sweeping this data low, of course. And I always enter from the richest of the IF. I would have put my stop here, and that'll be at 11 to 11.1, whatever. Yeah. So I would have been aiming for at least a 1 to 2, knowing fully well that the data high was here. Of course, this place are low resistance liquidity that my brain is going to pick up on, and I would have been looking for why is it called the low resistance liquidity based on price action higher, lower lows. So market has when market shifts out liquidity, this liquidity and the next target based on main profit. So that's what actually occurred here. And knowing really well that price action was up here and the data high was up here, I would have taken partials and half. Securing off like about the time of 2000, based on like what I'm making now, $150, and after that made about 2% from this trade. So Wednesday was actually a natural L day for us. We saw this 1 hour liquidity sweep, and there was a session liquidity and like price action swept the zone. In years it didn't do that, so I was looking for more or less like a buy from there. But though I was very like fearful of that chart based on the fact that like price action, the pullback was just very like V-shaped, nice pullback. So like it made me skeptical of it, but my session and trading in the model, so like I have nothing to do but to comply by executing the trade. And I did execute the trade, which was here. So all the same thing that caught our base. So our aim is to short price action. This was 15 minutes and that was copy PIN came up and bound that I was made. Funny thing about this story was the fact that I actually saw the based on my mentor said market just picked out I saw this trade, I was like, this was not my side, this price meant so like, yeah, what we have done is gone back to time again. Of course, I saw this chart and I would have bought there. And I think waited for the time is going to be late, or the late. And I would have executed my trade on buys and I would have been aiming for that high actually job is the office without just let me see if I executed and as you can see what I can came on without it. People are putting me on without the IVG after taking out that liquidity. So I would have been buying here again. I would have been buying here again, and I'll be looking for, of course, 1, 2. This 1, 2 straight up TP, and I would have like, okay, let's go for 1 to 4. If we can get that money, and that would have been. I might even have ended up I would have ended the trade as in 1 to 2. Not even 1 to 2, like 1.8. Why? Because there is a 35% consistency rule with Tradify, and like I don't want to be a victim of like, oh, I made like half in a day. I can fit. I've not actually researched that properly, but I know that my limit to make a day was $1,000. So this would have given me like $1,000, and I would have been up like calculating from now then on 1,000 for 750, 500. Basically, would be about to pass this challenge. So Friday was the last day, and I probably took another L. And this is actually a very stupid thing that I did, and I will never go against my trading strategy. From now on, I have to be all locked in and disciplined. Like, trust the process for real. Like, look at that. I am the one that didn't perform well, so I can't blame my strategy for giving me back shot. Yeah. So basically, if you see what happened here, if you go down to 1 minute time frame, we saw a liquidity sweep here, and I was very interested in buying, but price never actually got to hit my change the delivery type of trading ideas that I always have. There was also IVGs that I could spot, so that led to me like, oh shit, like okay, looking at it. So and I had this idea of like this was a 5 minute block, and I wanted to see this $5 million block get disrespected. Then from there I'll be looking at like buying and continue the chart. So I more or less, when I saw this like 15-minute consistency sheet, I executed my trade right there here at this zone, and I put my stop loss here, and I was targeting cleaners 1, 2. Damn, so I would have gotten TP if I executed properly. I didn't execute the trade properly, so yeah. Price action came to stop me out here because I moved my stop loss, and like once price action makes a break of structure, you don't want to put it in my next zone of interest becomes here. So yeah, that's how we ended the day on red instead of like, okay, this should be a red day, that should be a red day, and if we got a red day plus what we have made, I'll still be up about like I think 2,000, and I'm not up that because of my poor eyesight. That's what I would say. And right now we have seen our mistakes and we know how we'll perform the next day. So from today onward, CPI, PPI, I will stalk you, and I will keep on stalking you, and I will mark you out every time you happen. The data highs and lows, I will continue marking you out, and I will give you that shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we did, and that's all we'll be learning from our mistakes and improving ourselves. So stay tuned for next week and everything.